Asuicidal father who strapped his 9-month-old baby to his chest and jumped to both of their deaths, had fought a court order banning him from going within 200 meters of his family just hours before the tragic incident. On Wednesday, Henry Shepherdson, 38, leapt from the 36-metre-high Whispering Well Dam in the Barossa Valley of South Australia, taking the innocent baby with him, as onlookers watched on in horror. Police say witnesses desperately did what they could to stop him, and others performed CPR on little Kobi until emergency services arrived about 4:30 p.m. SHE was declared dead about 15 minutes later, while Shepherdson died on impact. The father of one was privately in and out of the court system, charged with breaching a restraining order and threatening to kill or endanger a life. It's since been revealed that just hours before the murder-suicide, Shepherdson appeared in the Adelaide Magistrates Court to fight an order that banned him from contacting or being within 200 meters of his family or posting content of them online. He appeared in court on Wednesday to apply for the two conditions to be varied, the Adelaide Advertiser reports. The case on Wednesday was then referred to the Abuse Prevention Programme, designed as an intervention initiative. If he were still alive, Shepherdson would have been ordered to participate in counselling and treatment for rehabilitation. The 38-year-old last appeared in court on March the 19th for contravening an intervention order set by the courts. Three weeks earlier, he was in court again facing several serious offences, including making threats to kill or endanger a life, commit aggravated assault against his own child or spouse and false imprisonment. He had appeared in court on 3 other occasions throughout 2020 and 2019 for breaching the intervention order. Assistant Commissioner Ian Parrott confirmed on Thursday the matter was being treated as a murder-suicide. Shepherdson was legally entitled to see Kobi, police say, despite earlier suggestions she had been kidnapped in light of his long list of previous charges relating to family violence. Mr. Parrott admitted there was a lengthy history of domestic violence within the family and that Shepherdson was known to police. While not at liberty to discuss the details of the previous offences, he did say they occurred between Shepherdson and Kobi's mother. We have been involved on some domestic violence incidents in the past, and there are court orders in place in relation to the family, Mr. Parrott said. It's resulted in this absolutely tragic outcome. Mr. Parrott said Shepherdson was legally allowed to see Kobi and he didn't believe it was meant to be supervised access. The baby was not taken. There was a very short time frame between the public having notified us that the incident had occurred and Kobi's mother making contact with 000, he said. Despite the ban on posting material of his family on the internet, Shepherdson's social media was littered with references to his daughter, including one post in which he drew attention to National Child Protection Week. He frequently posted sappy videos and pictures of Kobi for the world to see on social media, including a final video showing the little girl babbling and laughing as her dad spoke baby talk to her. Back in November, Shepherdson uploaded a sweet video of Kobi as she babbled and played in her rocker. It was his final post before he died. Shepherdson spoke baby talk to her as she watched her father, giggling at him as he made noises to get her attention. An open beer bottle was visible in the corner of the video. "I love you, Kobi," he told her in the footage. "Yes, I do love you, Kobi Bear, you little cutie. Yo, you are so adorable, Bubba." It was one of a stream of sappy posts with his daughter which have since been bombarded with messages of outrage from the public. Despite the outward displays of affection, Shepherdson had a sickening criminal history. Despite frequently sharing updates about Kobi, who was named after late basketballer Kobe Bryant, Shepherdson was hesitant to share photos of himself online. Kobi's heartbroken mother shared a selection of adorable pictures of her happy baby with the hope that she will be remembered for how much joy she brought her family. Mr. Parrott said it was likely her smiley face will become the face of domestic violence moving forward. A formal identification process is yet to take place, and the investigation will continue. Late on Wednesday, a chilling dispatch log uncovered by Daily Mail Australia revealed the chaotic moments that unfolded as ambulances, police crews and rescue teams raced to the tourist spot, where they found stunned tourists watching on in horror. Mr. Parrott said several witnesses had tried to stop him from jumping and talk him off the ledge. The call-out was listed as psychiatric on an emergency services scanner, a term used for an incident involving mental illness or a suicide attempt. Two minutes later, a call for help was placed to teams from the Playford and Oakton ambulance stations for an emergency situation that was unfolding. Things escalated as units arrived at the dam, with the MedStar, medical shock trauma/acute resuscitation, helicopter sent at 4:36 p.m. Just minutes after the team was called, emergency services sent out its special operations team, a crew of paramedics who specialize in high-risk search and rescue procedures usually involving water and cliff rescues. One mother, who claims she was at the popular lookout with her children, took to social media to describe the horror she witnessed. "So painful having to see what happened with my babies," she said. Local MP Stephen Noel vowed to investigate the safety of the region if a coronial inquest found it was lacking. It is a very popular tourist attraction, and something that young people and kids of generations have been going to visit, and not before have we heard or seen of an incident like this, he said. But, having said that, if things need to be done to modify the structure, then that's something we need to look at. He also said the incident was awful.It is just heartbreaking.It does hit everybody hard. And we all do need to band together, Noel told ABC Radio. Adelaide.Police said they are not seeking anyone else in relation to the deaths at this stage. Detectives from Barossa Valley, forensic investigators and the major crime branch remained on the scene on Wednesday evening looking into what caused the tragedy. A report will be prepared for the coroner.If you or anyone you know that is experiencing mental health issues, contact Lifeline on 13 11 14.